But I'm going to move on to the third ingredient, which are actually two, but one's derived from the other, and it's called Petrol Ingredients. Now, Petrol Ingredients are petroleum jelly and mineral oil. Mineral oil is a distillation of petroleum jelly, and I'm sure many of you may be familiar with petroleum jelly. We've even used it as an emollient, a barrier for children's skin, for nappy rash. Now, it's used in our hair care and our baby care, our skin care, but petroleum jelly clogs the pores, doesn't allow the skin to breathe, and it can cause a breakout of acne. So obviously very bad news for people who are already suffering with acne, but it can be the cause of acne as well, because it's quite heavy and it's thick and it doesn't easily absorb. And people with sensitive skin should avoid it. But mineral oil, it doesn't absorb into the skin. It's like a cling wrap on the skin, and it can be a sun reflector, so we could be prone to skin burns. But it sounds innocent, mineral oil. But do we know what mineral oil is? But thinking about where petroleum jelly comes from, because this is a distillation of it, petroleum jelly actually accumulates on oil rigs where they're mining oils. You're nodding, you know much about it. And then it's purified, packaged, and put into our products. So it's something that has been, really gathered as excess waste on an oil rig, and then packaged and given to us as a product to use on our skins. I'm going to read from a study called PubMed, which I refer to quite a lot for references on medical studies. Now, PubMed, I'm going to read them, quote them word for word here. In a 2011 study, reported that mineral oil contamination, researchers have stated that there is strong evidence that mineral oil is the greatest contaminant of the human body. That's quite a big statement to make. And considering it sounds so innocent. And what brands will tell us is that there are small amounts that are safe, but we're using this every single day. And there are studies to show that there is harm. So we really need to think deeply about what we're using. They went on to remove fat specimens from women who underwent caesarean sections and collected milk samples from women after delivery. They found that both fat milk samples were contaminated with mineral oil and stated that these compounds likely accumulated over time. So going back to what I'm saying about the use of these products over time, from repeated exposure. Cosmetics might be a relevant source of contamination. And this is where petroleum jelly is used as well, in our skin, in our makeup and our lip balms as well. Now, these ingredients are used a lot in our skincare products, including body care. So the natural alternatives, which are absolutely amazing and yummy in comparison to waste from an oil rig that's cleaned up, packaged and sold back to us, are alternatives like cocoa butter, shea butter, mango butter, and also we can use coconut oil as an emollient, as a replacement for mineral oil too.